All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Kol Haloim La Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Ruchak Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who grew well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aqua that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord, willing that the lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Amawan back at you with another lesson. All right. And as you can see, the titles, all right, Ye Adulterers and Adulteresses. All right. And what I'm going to play is two videos, all right, concerning these adulterers and adulteresses. Okay. Well, actually, one of them is, the other one is concerning the women. All right. But let's get straight to the point. Matter of fact, I'll play the videos first. All right, I'll play this first one because it's about 8 minutes. All right, but just watch how these demons, man, these people of the world, they just so demonic and diabolical. All right, and the Lord is about to really destroy a lot of these people, man. A lot of great judgment is about to come to these people. All right, give me 1 second. So the title, right, it says he clapped married white co-workers' cheeks. All right, but check this out.
Hey, I'm gonna stay the night shift. Yeah, I'm gonna stay tonight. Is that okay? Yeah. Is it a problem? Well.
So what it says right here, it says she told her husband she's staying at work, an extra shift at work, and we booked a hotel room for the night. Okay. And this is what a lot of these nurses be doing, man. A lot of these women that work in nursing homes, all right, a lot of these nurses, all right, a lot of them are involved with a lot of adultery, all right, especially that they're already around pharmacy and there's a whole bunch of demons in these hospitals, man. All right. So literally.
Yeah, I just, I'll give you a call in the middle of the night.
Let me just block out everything.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stay tonight. I'll be home about 7:30. Okay. All right, I love you. Okay, bye.
And Jake think this shit is funny.
Yes. Not happy, but yeah.
You booked a hotel room already?
Hotel room is booked. Keys in my car.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name
on
it.
Already with the
just
bullshit.
by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
A hotel room already?
Hotel room is booked. Keys in my car.
Alright, but at the hotel room.
It says she act like she was on break when she called her husband while we were while we were at the telly laid up.
It's me.
What took you so long?
My bad. School. What you play?
Now it says she acting like we was on. Oh no, it's the same thing. My bad, Salakia. Same thing's being said. Let me put the. She's now talking to her husband at like 12 o'clock at night, acting like she on break.
white. What are you doing?
Yo, this dude right here is a villain. Listen, yo, he got the bunny to call the hubby and got her to book the hotel and everything, saying that she's working overnight. Now, a lot of you guys always say women in healthcare, some of the worst professions to deal with a woman because she's always working, and with the long working hours, she has a chance to develop a relationship with another man or a woman. In this case, Buddy was just all over it because at the end of the day, women still need attention. And there seems to be quite an age difference. And Buddy just slid in there and giving her what she needs at the end of the day, which is how the game goes, fellas. But he did some follow-up.
And what's crazy is that these niggas, man, of the world, they actually fucking worship that shit, man. They actually get a kick out of it. You see, they get a kick out of eating scraps. You know what I'm saying? So that you got this whole podcast ass nigga right here that he all for it, you know, laughing about it. You know, that's just how the game goes. You see, that's why all these adulterers and adulteresses is going to end up being put to death together. All right. And then you got niggas like that help the cause. You see, they going to end up fucking catching their judgment at the end of the day, too. You see, because that's just complete wickedness, man. All right.
Clips to this, so let's get into it. Let's go.
Now it says,
Man, you know,
she was supposed to be home at 7:30 a.m. and it's 9:45 a.m. and now I know her husband wondering where she at, and he laughing about it with emojis, right?
you know it's too late. You gotta get up.
Shit.
Dude, what the hell, man? Why you
I learned for 7 p.m., not 7 a.m.
Yo,
I gotta go.
yo, that's
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Get your ass up. I hope you're not in trouble. Let me know if you're safe at home, okay?
Now,
Moments later.
Hey, yo, look. Y'all is crazy, man. Why the fuck would y'all send that to my job, man? Why would y'all send that to my job, man? And then y'all send it to her husband. How the fuck does y'all even find her husband? Why would y'all do that? Why would y'all send that shit to my job, man? Y'all done got me fired, bro. I got fired. Today, they just fired me 30 minutes ago. Why would y'all send that to my job, bro? It's cool. I understand y'all like the entertainment shit. Y'all like to see people go through whatever they go through and shit like that. And it's funny to y'all, whatever, cool. But why the fuck would y'all do that? Why would y'all send that shit to my job?
and at the end of the day, see, that was literally
man.
instant judgment of YAHAWAH'S. Now, it wasn't judgment where he ended up being put to death, which he should have been. All right. But instant judgment where he lost his job. See, now you a broke ass nigga, and see her white ass is still right there at her job after she did her wickedness, and she still got her money coming in, you see? But you is just a nigga at the end of the day. That's why your ass got fired. And I'm pretty sure is because it was probably a Edomite in the job that came across that video and pretty much was either jealous, you know, looked at him on some weirdo shit and just said, you know what, I'm gonna expose this nigga right here. All right. And the fact that your dumb ass is posting it all over fucking social media, man, that's already a no-no. You see, couldn't even be discreet about it. See, this is why the Lord has a controversy with the land, man, because our people just do shit just out in the open, man, wickedly, you see, without a care in the world, and they think it's fucking hilarious, man.
I can't do shit.
And that's just the demon in his ass right there. He just sitting there quiet in front of the camera, don't even know what to say, waiting for comments to come in.
Yo, you do diabolical work and you post it. You know people gonna share it. You know they recognize you. You know they know where you work at, bro. People are full-time detectives. They do more detective work on the internet. It's not like it was too hard, but people love doing stuff and solving mysteries and outing people. But you outed yourself, man, by posting up with this man's wifey for lifey here. Now, who knows what else could come with this at the end of the day? You clapping the cheeks, you putting it all out there for the world to see. Man, this is nasty work. And she called the dude, he's not happy about it. She called him at midnight. Is that how y'all do when y'all be dating women that work the night shift? I couldn't do it, bro, unless y'all just got an open relationship. We're going half, we're going 50-50. You pay the rent, we're roommates, and we're married. That's how you want to live your life, go for it. But he's got another clip, because I guess this dude is like a serious, he loves dealing with women in relationships, like a lot of y'all chicks like dealing with dudes that's married and already in relationships. But here's another clip where Buddy was just doing the same thing, man.
And that's because they're adulterers, man.
This relationship is not going
now, here he's doing the same exact thing, and it says she left her man to be with me, and I never wanted a relationship with her. You see? And this is how niggas get clapped. This is how literally the Lord will judge you. See, it don't matter. You might not get judged right now, okay, at the end of the day, but the Lord is going to judge you one way or another. You see, as a matter of fact, let me grab this precept for that to go with that. This is Ecclesiastes, okay? Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, okay? And it says, though a sinner, Salakia, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see, and it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. You see, so you got these niggas that they continue with their wickedness. You know, like I did that video last night, man. The wicked stay prospering, man. All right, and that's why this truth could get, you know, things get under your skin, man. Because you see that the wicked is constantly prospering, all right? So at the end of the day, that judgment for this devil is going to come, and it's going to come very harsh, you see? Now, let's go back to that video, all right?
This relationship is not going nowhere. I'm clearly not happy, and I've been telling you this for the longest. Like, it's not a joke. I'm not playing. I play about a lot of stuff, but I'm telling you that I no longer want to be with you. It's no talking no more. It's no talking. It was no talking. I can't get through to you. What I'm telling you is I'm happy. I found somebody that I'm happy with, and I want to be with.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Ridgefield Park. Inside this work.
Well, it's over. I can't be with you no more. I'm happy. I'm sorry I gotta hang up.
Hang up. Why the fuck would you break up with that man for?
Because I'm not happy. I clearly just told him that I'm with who I want to be with.
But we wasn't supposed to be together, G. We were just fucking around, G. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
So you don't want to be with me?
Hell no.
That's fair. You just let me in the whole relationship for you to tell me you don't want to be with me.
But man, look, we just fucking around. That's it, bro. I know you.
She should have known that up front. Unless my man is capping just for the camera, because like I said, in a moment, and I had to call other dudes out in the past, personally, face to face, they'd be like, man, she's all over me, she's going crazy, this, that, and the third. But you don't know about the pillow talk that goes on behind the scenes that be having these women going crazy. This is true story. This is factual about you guys be doing this stuff. And then wondering why the woman's acting crazy because you telling her you want to marry her, you guys are going to elope, you're going to build her the castle over the mountain that come with the bridge, all this other stuff. Like, we're going to Italy, Cancun, knowing you ain't got no passport and you can't get your passport because you owe X amount in child support. I don't know, man, but you ladies, it just sounds good. All you got to do is just tell it, just create that picture in her mind for her. What Aaron Hall said, you want to go to Dubai? I just say it. We can go to Dubai in our mind. We there. Wherever you want to go at, we there. Hey, my man's a professional pookie, though. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about these clips. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
So what I think about these clips is that every single one of them is going to catch judgment real soon, man. All right, let's grab a couple scriptures real quick. This is going back to James. Let's go back to James 4. Okay. This is James 4 and going into the title. James 4 and 4 is where the point is. But I'm going to start at the top. It says things to avoid. It says, from whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust that war in your members. Okay. NLT says, what is causing the quarrels and fights among you? Don't they come from the evil desires at war within you? Okay, back to KJV, says, ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain, ye fight in war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. All right, NLT says, you want what you don't have. All right, and that's exactly what that is. That shows that this devil wanted something so bad, but it didn't belong to him. All right, and that's why he does that habitually, you see, because there's a lot of things that he wants and he gets a thrill off of it by sleeping with other men's women, you see. And the scriptures talk about that, where it says, what is it, Salaki? It was in my mind and it just left. Lord willing to come back. All right, it says, you want what you don't have, you scheme and kill to get it. All right, ye are jealous of what others have, but you can't get it. So you fight and wage war to take it away from them. You don't have what you want because you don't ask Yahweh for it. Okay. And then it says back in the KJV, it says, ye ask and receive not because ye ask amiss that you may consume it upon your lusts. Okay. And see, the scriptures tell you, let's grab real quick, Romans 8. All right. To be a carnal minded is death. All right. This is, I'll take it from 8 and 5. And it says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. You see, what happened when King Solomon was giving you this word, man? He told you that he desired wisdom above all things. And with wisdom comes the rest of everything that you want, all your desires, you see. So these people desire these things that they can't have. All right. So they'll literally go out of their way to be wicked to get these things, you see. So it says, because the carnal mind is enmity against Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of Yahweh, neither indeed can be. So then they that are of the flesh cannot please Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You see, so to be carnal minded is enmity, man. That means the Lord is going to be pissed and against you for being carnal minded. All right, now let's go back to James. Okay. This is James 4, and now we can hit 4. It says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh? Okay, it makes you an enemy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's why eventually death, all right, and bad luck will come upon you. You see, things that you know that you really don't want. See, here it is that you want things that you can't have, but see, the Lord's gonna give you something that you don't want. You see, He gonna give you that judgment. You see, now you up in the spirit world wondering why. You see, the Lord give you that straight judgment for being carnal minded, man. All right, carnal results. All right, carnal minds give you carnal results at the end of the day. So it says, know ye not that the friendship of this world, all right, when you go into that word friendship, all right, let's see what it says. All right, it goes into philia, and it says friendship. It just says friendship. I thought it would say something more. All right, when you go into that root word, it goes into philios. It says friend, to be friendly to one, wish him well. Okay, it says a friend, an associate. There you go. So you're an associate to the world. The things you see in the world that are wicked as hell, you want to be associated with these things. You see, It says, he who associates familiarly with a companion. Okay. It says, one of the bridegroom's friends who on his behalf asked the hand of the bride and rendered him various services, enclosing the marriage and celebrating the nuptials. You see? So you being associated with someone that you shouldn't even be laid up with. Scriptures tell you that in let's grab that real quick. In Ecclesiasticus 9th chapter. All right. Ecclesiasticus 9 and let's take it from 3. It says, meet not with an harlot, lest thou fall into her snares. Okay. Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken with her attempts. Okay. Because she'll sing, you know, pretty much. It doesn't have to necessarily be a singer, but someone that, you know, speaks and sings to you with her lips, you know, sweetly. All right. As a matter of fact, I got a precept for that. All right. It says, let me jump down. It says 6, give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thine inheritance. Okay. Then if you go to 9, it says, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through the desire thou fall into destruction. Yeah, because what you're doing is wicked as hell. So at the end of the day, the Lord's going to end up, you know, destroying you for that. Okay. Now, real quick, this is why the Lord has, this is Hosea, all right, a controversy with the land, all right, because there's actual things like this that are being played out. This is Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel, for the Lord Yahweh has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. By swearing, by lying, and killing, and stealing, and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood. You see? So you're going to pretty much put sin upon sin, and sin becomes what? Iniquity, and the wages of sin is death. You see? See, he's gotten away with this whole entire time, man. But eventually the Lord going to end up destroying him in a horrible manner. You hear about it all the time on the news. You know, wife got stabbed 213 times by her ex. Yeah, because she was committing adultery. You know, nigga got shot up right in his face, point blank, you know, by 50 shots. Okay, by a man. Why? Because you were committing adultery with his wife. All right. This is why the Lord tells you to stay away from these women, man, because these women are wicked as hell. This is Proverbs 7, and let's take it. I ain't gonna read the whole chapter. All right, but it says, let me go straight to the point. I'll take it from 10. Okay, actually, I'll grab it. I gotta grab it from 5 down. Right. So it says that they may keep thee. All right. Because it's speaking in the beginning about wisdom, to listen to the wisdom, because the wisdom is going to do what? That they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger with flattering, which flattereth with her words. You see, and that's what women, that's what that singing was about that I was just speaking on in Ecclesiasticus 9. All right. They have flattering words. So they'll sing them flattering words onto you and draw you in with that voice. You see? It says, for at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and behold, among the simple ones I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding. See, and Satan will jump on these women to men that have no understanding, you see, and have you committing adultery right in front of the sight of the Lord. It says, passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house in the twilight. And this is all metaphorically speaking, okay, about you dealing with a woman that's basically a harlot, okay. It says, in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and the dark night, and behold, there met with him a woman with the attire of a harlot and subtle of heart. Okay, she is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Okay, so yeah, and what's crazy is that you you could think right off the rip, you know, these Judite women. They loud and they're stubborn, along with the rest of the tribes that follow after her. You see, she doesn't abide in her own house. She doesn't even have respect in her own house. Okay. It says, now is she without, now in the streets, and lies in wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face she said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works and fine linen of Egypt. And you can just take that as basically when she was inviting him into the hotel room. You see, I don't pay for this. You know, come on, you know, let's have a good time. Sweet talking him, right? Which he didn't even care. You didn't even have to sweet talk this nigga. This nigga was a whole adulterer to begin with. All right, he loves that. He loves that thrill. Okay, and it says, I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. You see, and that's what she would. She said, I'm gonna sleep here with you. I'm gonna be gone by 7:30 in the morning. See, the Lord put the spirit on her ass to wake up late as hell, just so she could go home and the man could question her. You see, it says, come and let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. For the good man is not at home. He is gone on a long journey. You see, and these women be having men on the side, man. They already be having husbands. All right. And they'll tell you every type of lie. Oh, he not here. He not going to be around for a couple of days. Come through, come to my house. You know, if not, they'll pretty much go and lie to their husbands and tell them, I'm going to go to these, tell the guy, let's go to the hotel room. You see, I'll tell them that I'm going to be late. I'm going to work a double. You see, and a lot of these men fall for that shit. You see, you're supposed to question your woman right off the rip, man. If you got to call that job and ask them if they can ask for a double, man, you do what you got to do. All right. Because these women are slick. Okay. And it says, the good man is gone on a long journey. He has taken a bag of money with him and will come home at the day appointed. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks, till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasted to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Okay, these women so wicked, man, that when Satan jump in their mind, man, Satan gonna make you go all out just so you can commit that sin right before your maker. You see, which that is one of the worst sins you can actually commit before the Lord, man. The Lord hate adultery, man. You sleeping with another man's wife. Okay, it says, not knowing that it is for his life. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend the words of my mouth. Let not her heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths, for she has cast down many wounded. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. You see, because that's what eventually is going to end up happening, man. All right. So let's finish this over here. And James 4:4, it says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world, okay, is enmity with Yahweh? And we just broke down that word friendship. Whosoever that therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, it says, do you think that the scripture saith in vain, the spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy? Okay, so it says, but he giveth more grace, wherefore he saith, Yahweh resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee. Draw nigh to Yahweh, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your heart, your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Okay, so now let me play this last video, which this one's a quick one. All right. And hey, man, if you got women that work in this type of field, you know, the medical field, you got to watch them very close, man. All right. This is 1 second. Give me 1 second. Gotta look for it real quick, which I got it here. Right, this is give me 1 second. Oh man, my shit's not working now. Tripping. This is, hold on, I'm loading it up right now. The nursing, he being funny in this shit too. He actually being funny, but he has a lot of truth in what he's saying, man. So listen.
Ain't no nursing home. It look like a nursing home, don't it? It look just like a nursing home. We think that our women be going to work in these places, but they don't. They really actually be in these nursing homes like this. They be in there fucking all day. See, we as men, we think our woman be in them type of places working, but they don't be doing no work. She'll say she doing a double, but the bitch be in there double fucking. So all my men with nurses, CNA, counterparts, people you in a relation with, you can stand on the outside of the building and tell that y'all the rooms empty. These bitches don't be doing no work in there. All they be doing is fucking. I'm telling you, they got a big room that they go in. You'll swear they clocked in, but they in that bitch having no orgy. I swear to God, CNAs, nurses, them bitches are fucking whores. Y'all see this right here? This what the old people should.
And a lot of them,
they should be out here chilling right now.
Salakia, a lot of them be actually messing with the doctors, man. All right. My wife, she used to work in a nursing home, and she used to tell me how wicked, all right, a bunch of people were in there trying to, you know, sleep with the doctors, you know, sleep with this one, sleep with that one. See, so it's confirmed, man, at the end of the day, you see. So if someone telling me that actually works in there, what's going down, it's a confirmation of what he's saying is actually true, man. You see, because these people get bored in there, man. All right, especially when they work on that night shift, and they'll do it during the day too, man. Like the guy said, there'll be rooms that are empty. You know what I'm saying? They see these younger girls, because there's always a lot of women that are pretty much, you know, CNAs, and they're nurses, and you know, they're always around the male figure of a doctor, okay? And they like that money, you see? And the doctors themselves are actually slick, man, because they know they got that money. They got the upper hand on these women, you see? And they'll have them, you know, they'll be taking them out for lunch, taking them out for dinner, and that's how that shit starts, man. And you're not supposed to be acquainted with nobody that has an actual husband, all right?
Those ain't in there doing no work. They in there. Swear they clocked in, but they in that bitch having an orgy. I swear to God. CNAs, nurses, them bitches are fucking whores. Y'all see this right here? This what the old people should be. They should be out here chilling right now. But them hoes ain't in there doing no work. They in there fucking. That's all they fucking doing. I'm sorry. Fellas, I'm sorry that I had to be one to break the news. But sometimes I sit up here and I just watch. I just watch them. And these old folks ain't getting changed. They ain't getting breakfast. These bitches go to work and absolutely don't do nothing but fuck. That's why she be coming home tired. And I'm glad I told y'all that. Keep that in y'all head.
And that's a fact right there, yo. If your woman always coming home tired, man, don't let that shit brainwash you thinking about that they really tired. If she coming home, she talk about she tired as hell and don't want to give you none, man, it might most likely be because this woman getting some on the side. You know what I'm saying? I know some of these women do actually work, you know, double shifts, and it could be, you know, a tiring thing, you know, but most of those women, all right, honestly, they are single women. You see, because their mans ain't gonna deal with that shit. They don't want to be around that bullshit of you working all these damn hours and you picking your job over them. You see, but the ones that have husbands that work these late shifts, all right, these doubles, man, that shit is they tired for a reason. Okay, Because I bet you if a phone call came in or one of their women, you know, one of their friends tell them, let's go, we out, I bet you they get up quick as hell, you know? So at the same time, this guy being funny as hell, he actually got a lot of truth to what he's saying, you know?
And shit, I told y'all, fuck it. Look at the dining room, empty. Them old folks supposed to be in there eating. I told you, them hoes be fucking. They don't do nothing.
I mean, what's funny is that he out there in the middle of the night, so they probably hard on some sleep shit, and they're not gonna be in the dining room and shit. But it's still funny what he's saying, but got some truth to it, man.
Y'all think I'm lying? They got a little secret door right here, bro. I'm finna tell y'all right now, a little secret door right there. Look here. Yep, fuck it. I heard them right now. Right now, that's crazy. I'm telling you, bro, these ain't nurses don't do. This ain't no nursing home.
All right, man. That's enough on that. That shit was funny though. But like I said, even though it's funny, all right, it has a lot of truth to it, man. And it's already been confirmed, you know, that, you know, a lot of these women that are in these nursing homes and, you know, are, you know, nurses and they work in hospitals, you know, they doing a lot of wicked shit behind closed doors, man. And at the end of the day, you know, those that commit adultery, all right, they're going to have to meet their judgment when that time comes, you see. Let's grab that real quick, and I'll pretty much end it with that, all right. This is Exodus 20:14. It says, thou shalt not commit adultery, okay. That was one of the commandments that the Lord gave us, man, and there's a reason for that, all right. It says, Leviticus 20:10, it says, the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteresses shall surely be put to death. Okay. Plain and simple. Okay. This is Proverbs 6:32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding, and he that does it destroyeth his own soul. Yeah, because at one point that judgment of the Lord is going to come, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, you see. So you can fuck around if you want. You're going to have to find out what YAHAWAH'S is really about, man, when that time comes, you see. So that's pretty much the point, all right. Lord willing that you were edified. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAH'S. Call Haloyim La, Yahawah Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Okakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom. Keep fighting the good fight of faith and doing as good soldiers of Yahushai. Shalom. Shalom, sister Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Barakatah.